Hello everyone, welcome to Mastermind. Today let us learn about a very important partnership, which is actually a global partnership called Mineral Security Partnership. Why is this in news? Because recently India joined this. India joined the Mineral Security Partnership, also known as MSP. What is this MSP? MSP is a US led, United States of America led alliance. It is a US led alliance, and you'll also have to remember that it is dominated by developed countries. So, most of the countries that are part of this alliance are developed countries, and as of today, India is the only developing nation. India is the only developing country to be a part of this mineral security partnership. So please remember, these are very important points. These could be asked. So now let us look at the mineral security partnership. When was this floated? It was floated in the year 2022. In the year 2022, United States and some of its partner countries announced the establishment of Minerals Security Partnership. And this was an ambitious new partnership or a new initiative that focuses on bolstering or augmenting critical critical mineral supply chains, critical mineral supply chains in the country. So please remember that it was a US-led partnership that was established in 2022 by the United States of America and the key partner countries, and it aims at bolstering critical mineral supply chains. And this announcement was made in Toronto. Toronto is in Canada at the Prospectors and Developers Association of Canada Convention, which is the largest mining event in the world. The goal of the Mineral Security Partnership is to ensure that the critical minerals are produced, processed, processed, and recycled. They are produced, processed, and recycled in a manner that supports the ability of countries to realize the full economic development. So, full economic development benefit of their geological endowments. So, all the countries are bestowed with some of the mineral resources. So, this partnership will enable these countries to produce, process, and recycle in a manner that the full economic development benefit of the geological endowments of their mineral resources are completely fulfilled. The member countries of the Mineral Security Partnership are Australia, Canada, Finland, France, Germany, Japan, South Korea or Republic of Korea, Sweden, United Kingdom, USA, European Commission, and recently Italy and India have joined this partnership. It aims to enhance public and private investment in the critical mineral supply chains globally, and robust it is committed to building robust, responsible critical mineral supply chains to support economic prosperity and climate objectives. Recently, India has also released the list of critical minerals for itself for the first time in the history. So, that particular article has been already published in Mastermind. So, please go through that particular article. It is very, very important. And on the basis of that itself, you will have to understand mineral security partnership. So, the key aim of this partnership, this is very, very important point. Please note it down. The key aim or the main aim of this partnership is to reduce the global dependence on China to procure critical minerals. So, what are these critical minerals? Critical minerals like lithium. Critical minerals are minerals like lithium, cobalt, strontium, strontium, and then helium, etc. And these are called critical minerals because they are very, very important for the all-round economic development of the country. If you refer to the article on list of critical minerals for India, You will get to know the definition, but I'll still reiterate it here for your understanding. Critical minerals are those minerals which are essential for economic development and national security as well. Not only economic development, but also national security of a country. And the lack of availability of these minerals, or even concentration of existence, extraction, or processing of these minerals in few geographical locations may lead to supply chain vulnerability and disruption. So, I will again explain it to you as it is very crucial. Critical minerals are those minerals which are essential for economic development and the national security of a country, and the lack of availability of these minerals. If these minerals are not available for any country, then it will lead to the lowering of economic development and also the disruption in the supply of these minerals with respect to the global or geopolitical developments. For example, Ukraine crisis, or even you can take the example of Russia being sanctioned by many countries. Even in such situations, the global supply chain will be disrupted and it will give a big blow to the economic development of many countries. So that is the reason why these minerals are called as critical minerals, and the future global economy will be powered by the technologies that depend on minerals such as lithium, cobalt, graphite, titanium, etc. These are essential for the advancement of many sectors in an economy, including high tech electronics, telecommunications, transport, and defense. They are also vital to power the global transition to a low emission economy. They play a very important role in transitioning to green economy as well. And these are required to meet the net zero commitments of an increasing number of countries around the world. Where are these critical minerals used? They are used in aerospace industry. Please remember these things: aerospace industry, and then defense industry, electronics, and then electric vehicles, and then solar panels, semiconductors, and then wind turbines, high-tech industries, telecommunications, security technologies, etc. And the critical minerals that the Mineral Security Partnership is going to emphasize on are cobalt, cobalt, nickel, and lithium. Cobalt, nickel, and lithium. I have given which country is the leading producer of these minerals in the do you know column. Please refer to that. You have to refer to that and try to answer this particular question. Who are the leading producers of cobalt, nickel, and lithium? That is an exercise for you people today. So, Mineral Security Partnership is going to stress more on cobalt, nickel, lithium, along with other rare earth minerals that are key components of semiconductors. And what are the objectives of this Mineral Security Partnership? Strengthened information sharing. So, strengthen information sharing between the partner countries. So, now India will be able to obtain more information about these critical minerals from the partner countries of MSP. Increased investment, please remember, very important, increased investment in secure critical mineral supply chain. There will be increased investment to secure these critical minerals, and also developed recycling technology, very important, because you cannot extract fresh mineral always. You will have to recycle the one that has been discarded. So developing recycling technologies is also going to be one of the agendas of this partnership, which is going to make sure that the critical mineral supply chain remains unhampered. If we look at the significance of the partnership, we will realize why this is very, very important. So, Mineral Security Partnership, as I've already told you, it aims to reduce the global dependence on China to produce critical minerals, and also at the same time, it is also going to make sure that the critical mineral supply chain remains unhindered, or this security partnership is going to make sure that the partner countries are going to have unhindered critical mineral supply. So why is this partnership very significant? Because China dominates, as of today, China dominates about 60% of the global production of rare earth minerals. Yesterday's video, if you have seen, you will get to know what are rare earth minerals. China dominates about 60% of the global production of rare earth minerals, and also majority of the countries in the world are dependent on China for their critical mineral supply needs as well as rare earth element needs. Therefore, this becomes very important. In addition to this, China has also secured rights from mines in Africa to mine cobalt. So, where is the cobalt reserves found in excessive quantity? It is found in Democratic Republic of Congo. So, the African continent has substantial reserves of cobalt. What has China done now? China has acquired or secured rights from the mines in Africa to mine cobalt. So now the cobalt reserves are under the custody of China to extract as well as process it. So, in this scenario, first of all, rare earth elements 60% dominance by China. In addition to that, now even cobalt is going to be under the custody of China. Under such circumstances, China will be dictating the fate of these mineral supply or global supply chain in the future. If every country starts depending on China, then China will become dictator with respect to these minerals. And if China halts the supply of these minerals, then it will be very hard for the economies around the world to develop. That is the main reason why Mineral Security Partnership has been fostered. In addition to this, global geopolitical uncertainties. For example, if there is a military coup in some country, or there is crisis in humanitarian crisis in some country, like Ethiopian crisis or Myanmar crisis or even Nagorno-Karabakh region crisis. So under such geopolitical uncertainty, for example, if you look at the recent example of Russia-Ukraine conflict, like how the global supply of wheat was affected. Likewise, the geopolitical uncertainties in the world, unreasonable rising of prices, and hassles posed by COVID-19 like situation. So now the world has experienced COVID-19 and it will know that in case if there is such situation in the future, then the world will have to move on without depending on China, also at the same time developing its own resources or framework where the critical mineral supply chain remains unhindered to fuel the economic development of respective countries. So this is also one of the reason Russia-Ukraine crisis, COVID-19 like situations, geopolitical uncertainties, unreasonable rising of prices or inflation have led to the supply chain disruptions across the globe for these critical minerals. The partnership is envisaged to address such factors in future. In addition to these things, every country has now agreed to move towards net zero emission. For example, if you look at India, India wants to achieve net zero emissions by 2070. If India has to do this, then it should make sure that it has got good supply of lithium, cobalt, nickel, etc. So without this, if you don't have lithium, then lithium ion batteries cannot be manufactured, which are key components of EV vehicles, electric vehicles, and other electronic items like laptop, mobiles, etc. So, without the supply of these critical minerals, India cannot achieve this. So, it is actually estimated that the demand for these critical minerals is going to expand significantly in the coming decades. So, the demand for these minerals will increase significantly in the coming decades. Therefore, this security partnership is the need of the hour to match the demand or to meet the demand in the future. And also, the Mineral Security Partnership will help catalyze investment from governments and the private sector for strategic opportunities across the full value chain to adhere to the highest environmental, social, and governance standards. So, please remember that there will also be increased investment due to this Mineral Security Partnership. Also, please note down who are the leading producers of lithium, cobalt, nickel, and graphite in the do you know column. So, this is all about mineral security partnership in this video. This is a very important aspect for both prelims, multiple choice questions based examination, as well as descriptive answers. So, please learn these points and facts thoroughly. Thank you.